Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to my Europa Universalis IV playthrough as Poland. This is episode 4, and in this episode we will, hopefully, be taking the rest of the Teutonic Order. We've got approximately 10 years left on our truce with them. Right, we want our own one. We don't want problems with the Shem, the monarchy, the elective monarchy. Right, so now that we're out of our war, we immediately want to start doing annexing Mazovia, because I want their land, and also because of my foolish planning, we are now over our diplo relations rather by 1. Now that we're getting a bit over, we've got a fair amount of diplo power, so we'll get marketplace. That's fine. That's okay. Some of our provinces lack cores. I know they do. Right. We don't need any more relations with Mazovia, so I think those relations are going to go straight towards Riga. I know they're rather pissed off at the moment, but, you know, in time, they'll forgive. Forgive and forget. Right. Let's get these guys out to sea to start protecting trade. Question is... Oh, no, wrong one. Guess we might as well do Baltic. I mean, most of our trade is not going through, I mean, we could do... To be honest, I think my fleet would probably die before it got round there from attrition. So we're just going to send that into the Baltic. Always like naming my fleets after where they are trading, because it just makes it easy. But one thing we also want is some galleys. So, oh no, never mind, we're still producing some, wait until the trade ships are done, then we'll start producing some galleys. And Lithuania are coring Latgalia, which is great. We like that. Some of our provinces lack cores. I know they do. 65, so I've got 9 years until I can move this across to administrative, which I will probably do. At the moment, we'll move it up to speed 4. And we'll wait for, actually, speed 5 for a short while. See, Novgorod are coming in to pick up my leavings, as it were. And that's actually quite good, because it brings us closer together. I mean, I'm not so much interested in this land for my own purposes, so much as to get to Novgorod. Right, immoral prices. Grain prices are notoriously unstable. Anything from the weather, where it is grown, to instance hurting its distribution can suddenly cause the price to rise significantly. As a result of one such sudden change, there is currently an acute shortage of grain in many of our larger cities. Despite, or rather desperate to feed themselves, the common people are directing their anger at the merchants, who they feel are making good use of this situation to overcharge for their wares. The merchants themselves, on the other hand, claim that this is the natural result of shortage and that there simply is not enough bread to go around. As true as that may be... Oh, that's easy. No, we'll just pay for it. Money's nothing to us at this point. Right, the clergy, however, we want admin power. So I'm going to make a donation, get some loyalty, and then cash the loyalty in for some nice juicy admin power. And if possible, well, I don't want to go negative prestige, so I'm not going to. And I don't need haven't got enough influence to get 100 diplomatic power from the burghers. I never see the point in really doing just 50. I mean, ideally you want sort of to get 100 each time, because 20 is, you know, quite a lot of loyalty that I don't just want to, you know, throw away for nothing. Or maybe I'm just greedy. Who knows? That might just be greed. Too many diplomatic reputations. See, they're not so angry anymore. The only problem is that I've now noticed, and it will be solved once my royal marriage with Austria ends, which probably won't be. Wow, knowing my luck, they'll live till 90 years old. However, knowing my luck, yeah, it'll last to 90 years old, but when he dies off, we'll then be able to get the reputation, the royal marriage and alliance with Riga. I'm not going to vassalize them, because otherwise I won't get the Western arms trade. I'm just going to keep them as my little friend. They can stay independent. Right, let's turn down speed 4. Right, I want you to go to war, and I want... no, I don't. Go home at war, rather. See, sometimes these groups, yes, they actually joined up. Sometimes I send trade fleets off to the exact same place, and they're meant to join up, but it seems like they don't always. Whether they just take a while to do so, and I'm just being impatient, who knows? Right, that's an acceptably low amount of war exhaustion. So we'll start coring these bits and bobs. Right, once this is done with Lithuania, we'll start getting cores on probably Ossel. But at the moment, we're going to add some galleys to our... add some galleys to the mix. That's going to take an absolute age to make, but, you know, hey-ho. There's not much we can do about it. And the rest is fine. I used to, and I know this is quite silly, just blanket every time I took over a new province. It'd be increase autonomy, get the revolt risk down as low as possible, and I realised that that's just silly if you think about it, because I'm just throwing away, like adding a crap load of autonomy for you know, it's not like a threat or anything like that, so I don't have anything to worry about. Right, we are going to tell you what, I'm going to... no. Novgorod, I'm going to touch them, so I'm just going to continue fabricating my claims. I'm going to go to Ossel. We've got so much money and not a lot of stuff to do with it. We have stopped trying to improve relations with Riga. Brandenburg, who are you at war with? Oh, you're not. You're not coming this way, so I'm happy to let you through. Although, you might sweep down and... or you might be attempting to come through Teutonic Order. Gold is the sign of nobility. Is it? Right, what is this going to give us? I don't care about that, but I do care about that. So I want some... Burgher's estate loses loyalty, but then they've got plenty already, so that's fine. Land maintenance modifier is okay. And I immediately lost it. Hoorah. Right, I have a free diplomat. What shall I do with said diplomat? I think I want to... I'm going to increase relations with Brandenburg, just because I don't want them going nuts and potentially becoming an issue later. Annexation of Mazavia is progressing nicely. Oh, everyone's trying to get on my throne. Such is the life of Poland. Convert? I can, but I'm not going to for the moment. How far are we off getting admin tech? Almost there, and then we could build a few temples, increase our income. Not that, you know, we're exactly having too many issues with it. I mean, we've got full maintenance, with the exception of, I think... Oh no, our forts are still turned on. That was a silly mistake. Got full maintenance, and we're still making, you know, 7 ducats a month now with the... with our forts turned off, so we don't really have too much to worry about. Well, it looks like Brandenburg are going nuts. War against Pomerania. I could go for some temples. Let's go for some temples. Churches. Buildings. Oh, local trade power. We want one of you there. Trade. Glorious trade. Right, Krakow. We want one in Krakow as well. Krakow, however you want to pronounce it. Yes. Right, taxation. Where's giving us most money? Tell you what, go straight to the province overview for that. So, Krakow. Sandomirs. You can have a temple. You can have a temple. Everyone gets a temple. I'm like the Oprah of Europa Universalis IV. So how much are these actually adding each time? Probably check on that rather than just doing. So yeah, about 20 ducats, or 0.2 of a ducat rather per month. So if it was 20 ducats, I'd be jumping all over it. It definitely would be temples for everyone at that point if it was getting 20 ducats per month from each one. Oh no. Grand Capitan. Let's remedy that. Fort defense. Sure. Why not? I don't anticipate needing them anytime soon. I wonder if you can see how Tabaristan's doing. Oh, you haven't been gobbled up yet, so you're doing okay. That's a really fun achievement to get. I can't remember the name of it. It's not This is Persia, but it's the one where you form Persia's Tabaristan. Good fun. Waiting for the Timmies to implode is a very enjoyable experience. Especially as you can use the Ottomans to just smash everything around here. Although, it would appear that the Ottomans are not doing very well in this playthrough. Venice have expanded amazingly. The Mamluks are expanding. And it looks like the Ottomans have taken Trebizond and... Who starts up here? Kandar. Right, we got some ore starting to finish. Let's turn this down, it's going a bit fast. Join these, so... No, what should we call them? The, Poland's Fist. In ship form. Fabulous. I can't imagine we're going to be, killing much stuff with a paltry six galleys. But, you know, every little helps. It's a start, and that's the main thing. Right. Ah, okay. I see. So, Novgorod took pretty much everything. When 62, so you've got 2 years before you're going to smash Novgorod, I assume, again. Interesting. I've got 3 years until I'm going to deal with the Teutonic Order. Very interesting. Right, so once Mazovia is done... Relations Bohemia. Once Mazovia is done, we're going to get a relationship going with Riga, I think. Hire him. Yes, we want the army tradition. Army tradition means much better, well, other than those effects, it means much better leaders, which is never a bad thing. Alright, let's have a look. While that's going on, let's have a look around the rest of the world. Looks like England's doing reasonably well, actually, so far. Expanding in Ireland, keeping their holdings... Oh, there we go. Keeping their holdings in... Oh, I've got lots of stuff done. Keeping their holdings. Aragon's taking Navarra. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Tunis has swallowed Mazab. Anything else? Oh, and Tugor. Tugort or not Tugort? That is the question. Bosnia, Serbia. Yeah, it's all looking relatively standard at the moment. I mean, granted, it's only been, you know, not very long at all, but still. Right, integrations, slow process. Diplo rep -3. +5 prestige and +1 diplo rep. Right. Now, we can move capital to Warsaw. This I like. This I like a lot. Woohoo! 20 prestige. All sorts of lovely stuff. Right, rival of our rival. What? Rival of our rival. Do I really want... Well, it's diplomatic power. What are the chances? Yeah, I could get it. So yeah, we'll take rival of our rival to get Mamluks on board. Hello, Mamluks. How you doing? Still got a bit of provincial unrest, but absolutely nothing worth worrying about at the moment. When they get up to 80, well, 80 or 90% is when I'd start sort of, well, not worrying, but, you know, paying attention, shall we say. I think I'll give these to the clergy. Yep. No. Nipped your rebellious thoughts in the butt. So 80%, I mean, again, not too worried in the slightest. I do have a foreign heir. See, in an ideal world, you would just, you know, be really nice if you could die. You know, Polish, Bohemian person. But I very much doubt you're going to do that, are you? You're going to be an arse. Annoy me. Debating whether I should jump the gun again and get Riga now. I'm not sure when Western Arms trades start, but I can't imagine there's any start date on it. Right. I unfortunately have to accept this, because this is part of the, getting the one king to rule them all. Yes, accept the conventions, so we have to pay a bit more for tech. We get lower stability costs, and that's because we'll be bleeding stability soon enough, I'm sure. Not really much we can do about that. Right, well, what we're going to do now is end this episode, and then in the next episode, we will almost certainly start war with the Teutonic Order, and hopefully witness the further downfall of Novgorod. Hopefully they'll become small enough that we can force vassalize them. But that we shall have to wait and see. We do not need a castle there. Right, I'm going to end it here, so thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time when I come out with episode 5. In the meantime, take care.